And they have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Also, go in and ask about their new ice cream machine as well. So give them a call for call-in orders at 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702. Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue.
And we're back here on the Carter Trent Funerals home halftime show. It is 1:20 left until halftime is over with. Again, we talk about coming out of the break. First 4 minutes is going to be huge. It's going to be huge for them. Again, can Johnson County cut into that lead? I believe, Chris, you were talking about earlier, this is actually their best quarter overall in terms of overall scoring for Johnson County. So
it has been so far this year. They're averaging about 18 points a quarter in the third. We're averaging 21 right now. Joe, earlier we were talking about how somebody's got to step up on this team besides Fullen and Thompson. And so far this game, it's been Fullen and Thompson. We're still waiting for that other person.
Yeah, Kate Pendleton does have 8 points in the game. She did hit a big three. She's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. But then whenever Fullen doesn't have that big, like you said, lights out game, we've got to have somebody else sort of fill the void. Again, we've got a 16-point advantage. Again, interesting to see what happens here the first 4 minutes, as it will be Gate City basketball as we start the third quarter.
Yes, sir. Quick one thing that we've talked about off air, Coach Tolley was talking to me again before the game, Coach of Johnson County, telling me that last night when they played Unaka, they got down 18-1 as the game started, and they were able to get back into the game, which they did tonight. But they're a team that, it doesn't bother them to get down. The coach said he didn't want them to, but this is also a team that's beat Elizabeth and Tennessee High this year. So this is a Johnson County team that quietly is having a good season coming in tonight's game, 4-3. As Gate City tries to get the ball inside, it's going to be stolen away by Johnson County. Here comes Johnson County wanting to run as they decide to bring the ball back out. This is Winters with the ball. Winters almost tied up, gets the ball into her guard at the top of the block. Pass cross court, unable to get the ball inside. Great defense by Pendleton, and she drives. No good. It's knocked out by Pendleton. Here comes the Lady Devils. That's Thompson. Thompson is blocked. Fullen, as Chris had said and Joe had said, needed a good half from her, and that started out on the rebound. Fullen with the basket. 38-20 as we're a minute 10 into this quarter. We're kind of in a trap, it looks like now, Joe, as they're trying to get the ball inside to steal. As a lot of bodies hitting the floor right there. First time I've seen us going into this, went from a man-to-man down to a trap when the ball got down in the corner, which caused a turnover by Johnson County. So
they applied that trap really well. It just came out of nowhere, and I think it caught Johnson County by a little bit of surprise.
Thought she had the baseline, but as Chris said, she had nowhere to go. She was on the baseline, plus had 2 defenders on her. So right now we have Mullins with the ball. Pass inside to Pendleton. Was that Pendleton again, Joe?
Pendleton again. That's her 10th point of the night. Again, she's kind of filling the void. They've doubled up again, 40-20. 6 minutes left here, third quarter.
Pendleton in double digits. 3-pointer by Johnson County, no good.
Pendleton making a case for the Terry Kilgore player of the game.
Give Pendleton the rebound on that, too. 3-pointer. Bang! 3-pointer made. She was halfway to Weber City on that one when she made that shot.
Mara Mullins, Miss Gate City 2019, from no man's land. 43-20. Johnson County calls a timeout. 5:45 left here in the third quarter.
Beautiful shot by Mara. We'll stay right here. Chris, you have some in-depth information?
Well, I don't know how in-depth. I was just going to say that I'm pretty impressed with Pendleton's play. She's come out from the locker room with a little bit of fire. Looks like she's determined to make a difference in this game.
Yeah. She's stepping up. Of course, she's a senior. She's been through the ups and the downs with the program. Of course, 3 years ago as a freshman, they made it all the way into the regional championship game. A couple years ago, they were upset by John Battle when they were coming in as a number 2 seed. So she's kind of, she really wants to and go out on top. In interviewing her earlier in the season, it means a lot, especially these 4 seniors they've got. They want to really go out on a high note, and of course take out why Central Ridgeview. Some of these, it's been kind of their nemesis over the last couple of years.
Well, I've got her with just 1 foul, so she's got some aggressiveness to share here.
What's her other stats, Chris? We know she has 10 points.
Right now, I've got her with 3 rebounds and a steal.
Great line. She's got some really big rebounds when needed. Right there's a steal by Mullins. Mullins out to Thompson. Thompson's going to reverse it. Wow. Beautiful layup. Taking the ball from the right side, reversing it in for a right-handed reverse layup was Thompson. As we were bragging on that, Johnson County was not going to slow down, taking the ball all the way down. That was Stout who takes the ball to the rack, and she's going to miss the bucket but get the foul.
That's Pendleton's second foul, first team foul in the half.
I love when players listen to me.
So Stout at the line for two shots. He makes the first. Checking in for the Lady Devils. That's going to be Bailey Jones. I believe that's for her first action of the evening.
Johnson County realizes with that trap and with their defense, they've got a better shot of scoring if they go just full tilt, 100 miles an hour, try to get before we can set up. And that's what they did right there. 45-22, Gate City with the advantage.
Great give and go from Fullen to Thompson. Thompson out of position and misses the layup. Thompson a little mad at herself. Here comes. She's going to get that ball back one way or the other. 3-pointer by Johnson County, no good. Who comes out of it? That is going to be Bailey Jones with the rebound, who just checked in. Going to have a turnover right there out front. Here comes Johnson County, long 3-pointer from the corner. No good, and it's going to be a hustle. Saved by Johnson County. Had an opportunity for a 10-footer inside. They passed the ball back out. Coach not real happy about that, and it's going to end up being a turnover. Johnson County had an opportunity for about a 10-footer inside the lane, and they passed the ball back out to the corner. And
Johnson County cannot go toe-to-toe with us when we set up in that half-court defense. That's their bread and butter at this point, to attack. And right now, of course, we're doing a pretty good job weathering it. 45-22, 4:25 left, third quarter.
As Thompson has the ball, she passes it over to Pendleton in the far right corner, back over to the front of the key. Pendleton passes the ball over to Howington. Howington looks to get the ball inside. They're going to get the ball in, and it's going to be blocked. Good defense by Johnson County. It's going to be stolen by Pendleton. Kate goes up. Kate went up, was blocked by Parsons. Then the ball was stolen back again by Pendleton, and she's ended up getting fouled right there. But I believe that foul is going to be on
Cornett. It's going to be her second foul, second team foul for Johnson County, as Pendleton is to the line, makes her first.
Coach Tolley was good to his word so far. I believe they've only played their 7 players that he mentioned.
Yeah. No team really with more than 2 fouls on anybody, so everybody's pretty good from a free throw standpoint.
As Joe said, first free throw made by Pendleton, and now her second is made. 47-22. We're at 3:52 to go in the third quarter. Johnson County trying to get the ball inside, but not going to happen. It's going to be a steal by Thompson on a bad pass. Wide open reverse layup is good. She likes to go on the other side of the rim on those layups. She may feel more comfortable.
I don't think there's a bad shot for Thompson.
No, not when she's hot. She's dogging the guard out front right now. Great guard play by Johnson County. That's Stout. Great pass inside by Stout, and there's going to be a foul called on Quillen. That was a really good pass inside to Cornett, Abby Cornett. Cornett, I think, is getting a little tired. She starts tugging at those shorts a little bit.
Kendall's second foul. That is the second team foul as Johnson County misses their first one from the line.
On that play, it looked like it was almost designed to draw a foul. Johnson County pulled all the Gate City defenders out beyond the three-point line, then just made a fast break in. We really didn't have much choice. It was either give them the open layup or foul.
Yeah, well said, Chris, because these girls have played together for a long time, Coach Polly had told me, so they know where the other one's going to be, and they probably run these plays a lot of different opportunities, but being able to run them against the team of Gate City's ability is shows that they've played together for a good amount of time. So Bailey Jones has the ball, passes over in the corner, pass coming back out front right now to Mullins. Mullins gets the ball inside. We're going to go up. House right. No good. Here comes Johnson County. Johnson County trying to get the ball inside. They get the ball into Miller. Miller misses. Goes back up. No good. It's going to be rebounded inside and taken away. Johnson County really going after the ball now. Three-pointer by Johnson County, in and out. This time rebounded. Almost another steal, but here they come, and there's going to be a reach-in foul. Sammy Gerald gets the ball, and she's going to be fouled. Getting a little physical inside, Joe.
Yeah, we talked about it in the pregame. This is a young Johnson County team, no seniors, and they sort of exhibit some of that during their play. Some of the turnovers, passes, some of the fouls haven't been what you would call maybe say a smart foul. So again, Gate City with a 49-23 advantage, 2:10 left, third quarter.
Gate City's Howington and Housewright both having a difficult time inside on Johnson County right now. Just as I said that, Housewright goes up for a layup and she misses, but she's going to be fouled on the play. Housewright at the line for two.
They've got Miller with 4 fouls. I've got her with 3. Chris?
Chris has
I'm just keeping track of the total team fouls for Johnson County,
Gotcha.
not the individuals.
Gotcha.
So we'll say 3.5.
I'm going to say what the official one says.
Okay, 4. What'd I say?
I believe you said 4, Joe.
And we're going to have another foul on the rebound. Housewright misses the second free throw, and Howington's going to be called on over the back. As it will be Johnson County ball with exactly 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Blue Devils lead 49-23.
Joe, you have to find something every game to call me on that I'm not keeping a staff for, right?
Exactly. You just wait till next game.
Right. Johnson County goes up. That's Taylor Cox goes up. We're going to have another foul on the Lady Blue Devils.
Macy Mullins picks up her first foul, 4th team foul. And again, Johnson County going back to the line. Most everything tonight has been a shooting foul. So, of course, she just missed it. Again, that's Taylor Cox, which misses her first. She's 2 for 3 from the line.
You can tell the girls are slightly like Coach. I've said 2 or 3 times. Most of these girls have played almost the entire game. But she makes the second free throw, cuts the lead almost in half at 49-24.
Of course, this is the second night of a back-to-back on the road for them. Again, coming over to Gate City. And it was, we talked about, as a young team, if we can get up on them, the psyche of them, will they start shutting it down a little bit? Again, as they get ready for a conference play as well.
Pass goes inside to Housewright, Joe, and she brought the ball down around her shoulders instead of keeping that ball up high, and it allowed a jump ball to happen, and it's going to be a turnover, and it's going to be Johnson County ball.
I bet you Chris has got the number of jump balls tonight, though.
Oh, I absolutely do. That was our 4th one of the night.
Nice, nuts.
Chris is always on it. Inside pass, Layup is missed by John.